Hey YouTube, Bantu followers and non-followers, Bantu and non-Bantu, everybody included. I just wanted to share with you the UFO encounters that I have. As you know, everybody who is a believer, strong believer, will have encounters. So I just want to show you my ones, okay? One day I was sleeping on a couch, it was broad daylight. I just dozed off, when you're like just chilling on a weekend, just sitting there watching a movie, and then all of a sudden you just fall asleep. So I fell asleep on the couch, and it was broad daylight. So I know I did not. It wasn't like a vision or anything that I usually have. It was like I fell asleep. So as I fell asleep, I saw, whether I was dreaming or not. Now I saw this big old spaceship like right above my house. Okay, it was a spaceship just coming down on my house, and it had those markings. I can show you there because I couldn't find a picture that's got those direct markings, because all these spaceships got, this UFO got different markings underneath. But this one I saw it because it was right above my house, so I saw those markings. They looked something like this. I drew it by hand. So those, it was just hovering. It was like it's trying to settle down above on the roof of my house. I was so freaked out. I ran, I ran to the kitchen yelling, Sonny, help me, Sonny, help me. I was really, really scared. Really, really scared, because I didn't know what to do. So I ran to the kitchen yelling, Sonny, help me, son. And as soon as I went to the kitchen, the spaceship just took off running as fast as I didn't see anything taking off running that fast in my life. So it just took off running so fast. And just the reason why I'm sharing this story with you is just to know, for you all to know that the power of Sonini. Even the spaceship ran away. It took off. I remember this one time, I even called my handler. Yes, my handler. Oh, here's another thing I forgot to say. The handlers can be anyone, your coworkers, people you associate with, anybody, your friend, kids, anybody who's around can influence you on anything. That person can be used as a handler at any point in time. So a handler is like, it's like anybody who can influence anybody. Okay, so it's not like a special little demon. It's like the agents can use anybody's body at any point in time, for as long as maybe you stop praying, you stop, there's a little sin that you do, so they, that person can be used as a handler. But some people know that they're handled. So, but the point is, a handler can be anybody. So yeah. This one time, I even called my handler. Yes, my handler. I know, I don't think he knows that I know that he's my handler, but anyway, he's my handler. So I called him, to let him know, hey, you know what? In his name, because I know my handler don't want me to use that name. He's been trying, but anyway, he disappeared now because I think the devil pulled him over. But now I called him and said, hey, you know what? In his name, actually, this is what happened. And it took off. That big old spaceship, UFO, it ran off. There's nothing you can do. It's going to crash. Okay, so it had to decide between crashing and running off. So I had to pray, and it just disappeared and ran off. Here's another encounter. So behind my house, there's before that, I prayed, and now, because I know now there's these UFOs happening around me, so I started praying to Sonini. So Sonini, can anything that is coming from UFO, anything coming from that kingdom of darkness, can it crash? Literally crash anyway within the radius of 300, I said 300 meters around me. So like almost quarter of a mile around me. Anything that flies or runs or dives or swims, anything around me, coming from the kingdom of darkness, coming in the form of some transportation, it better crash. I asked Sonny, can you make it crash? Now, within 3 days of that prayer, you will not believe it. Within 3 days of that prayer, I had a dream. Now, it was a dream. I had a dream. Now, behind my house, there is this bridge. This bridge is like a freeway, highway bridge, so a lot of cars are not going up and down there. And then my house will be beneath it. This picture is not really, but it's just, something to show you what like some kind of a picture. Okay, so I see this picture, Oh no, not this speech. So I had this dream of and this car had these two elderly couple. They were driving in a car. It was a white car though, and this car crashed in the woods. Just it was driving on the bridge, and then it fell off. It fell off and it crashed. So I saw it. I was the first person to see it. So I run to see. Hey, are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? And everything. And they just popped back up and ran and just disappeared in the wood. They were like as fresh as it can be. They could even be fresher than I am. They ran off, and I'm like, where is these people just crashed over here? They were just fine and just ran off. So that was the other hand. And now here's another one. I was at Walmart, at checkout. I'm telling stories now. I was at Walmart at the checkout. So I meet these two ladies. This lady was with her mom, chit-chatting at the strangers at the Walmart. And then as, we done, they were standing behind me. So we done, we, started walking towards the parking lot, just still chit-chat. But now the chit-chat was about the heavenly stuff, religious, the Bible, just trying to introduce bit by bit, small by small things about the Father, okay? And then as soon as I started, and they was really interested in the conversation, we're talking, and they were listening. And the mommy was a really believer in the Bible, we were really sharing good stuff with her. So the mom and then the daughter was almost my age. So as soon as I started talking about, the Greek name Jesus, y'all be praying it. It's actually a Greek name. Y'all should not be praying it. It's Sonini, actually. Yeah. I started feeling something that was watching me. Something watching, staring at you, like watching you somewhere. And when I turned around and looked, and I saw this white lady in her car looking at another person closer to the entrance of Walmart. And then when I started looking back to look at what, I don't know what she's all about. And she started like she's smoking. She started almost like she's smoking, and then started walking around the car as if she started. And I'm looking at her like acknowledging that I can see you. Hey, I watch it up. And then I tell this lady, hey, you know what? They can, she's not alone. She's probably a handler, but they didn't know what I'm talking about. And I said, she's not alone. Whoever she is with, they know what I'm talking about with y'all. And as soon as that lady appeared, the white lady who started smoking and pretending like walking around, they started panicking, this lady. They started panicking and started, hey, we gotta go, we gotta, and I was like, like a real panic, like they gotta go right now. Okay, so that was really strange, and I still, spoke to my handler, and I said, you know what, this is what happened. I'm trying to show this handler that, this devil is a loser. He should assign people who are strong if he's trying to deal with strong people like me. Okay, so he should assign people who are strong if he can. But Sonin, I don't think Sonin will let that happen. But, that just proves how the loser the devil is. But anyway. So I tell this handler, because I'm handling him now, not the other way around. I'm handling him, telling him, look, in Sonini's name, this is what happened. Because now the handler was trying to introduce other names to me. I'm like, shit, please. It's a long story about the handler, but anyway. Okay, here's another encounter, the kid abduction. Now, there's this little kid, so, it's a daughter of mine. So one time I look, she'd be screaming in the middle of the night. Most of the time, just getting up, screaming for no reason. And then one day something said, just look under the elbow. And when I look under the elbow, I see these 3 dots, like 3 marks. You can actually see that these abduction marks. There's no way, it's not an accident, it's a daycare or anything. It's marks, real marks. And this baby transmitting things here. And I was freaked out at first. I said, what are we going to do? And she was like, I don't know, man, she couldn't tell. She was 1-year-old. See, I didn't know what to do. So first stop, pray. So I started praying. And guess what? In a few days' time, when I looked again at the elbow, everything was clear. Unbelievably clear. I couldn't believe how weird. So that shows that these aliens, if you've been abducted by an alien one time and they left a mark on you, you praying Son in his name. I think Son is the only one that can tell them to remove those marks and make your skin be as smooth as it was before. So yeah, and then one day we were sleeping. No, sometimes I forget to pray. Sometimes so when you forget to pray, these things start to attack you. So I forgot to pray before the, and then one night we were sleeping, and one of those nights I had forgotten to pray, and she got up, the little baby got up, like from a peaceful sleep, and then just whoo, help me, and then went back to sleep. It was really strange. Just get up, help me, and then went back straight to bed. And it was really freaky. And I got up and I like, pray. And since then, I had not been forgetting to pray, and nothing has been happening. No clear. And the friend disappeared. The handler. I call him handler, but I don't think he's a handler. I don't think he know. I know he's a handler, but it mysteriously just disappeared. It was a good friend, close friend, but he just disappeared. Okay, so I think he's been pulled away, because we've been handling a whole lot of people. I don't even know that he's a handler, but anyway, it's none of my concern. But I just wanted y'all to know, in Son in his name, these things happen. It's like he tells them what they should be doing. Tell all these alien things, and because I see a lot of YouTube video, people be talking about, yeah, exposing these alien people, exposing these abductions, and then there's no solution over and above what the power of these aliens got. Because if your solution is still to call on a Greek god or call on Yiddish, Yahweh, something like that, it's not a solution, because it's one of them. So that power won't go far. But if you want to destroy completely and they will never come back, they will only hover around me, trying to see if you're going to pray or not. If you forget to pray, you go to bed, especially when you go to bed. That's when they just come. When you go to bed and you forget to pray, they just flock. They never pass that opportunity. They make sure they come. Okay, so that's all I want to share. Make sure, there's a whole lot of other things I would have wanted to share, but I just wanted y'all to know that in Son in his name, you'll never go wrong. Especially the Bantu people, they know this name. They've been using it, but they forgot. Started calling on Jesus and Yahshua and Yahweh and things. So, just go back. Son in it. I'm telling you things that happened with me, and until today. Here's another one. The baby used to see on the stairs, going up to the bedrooms and stuff. On the stairs, used to see rabbits. I said, rabbit, 1-year-old one really say words, rabbit. I prayed in Son in his name, and that was gone. And I said, hey, you see rabbit, baby? No, he gone. See? The rabbit was just standing at this. When you stop praying all the time, and the Savior, Cindy, as you see, the Savior, that's his name. He didn't make a mistake when he said pray without ceasing. You got to pray without ceasing. Okay? That's all I want to share. Ask questions. Bye.